Hey everyone, welcome into the stream. It's good to see you. It's me, your old pal Decap Jedi, and I am here tonight with an exciting game. We're going to be playing Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers for the Game Boy Color. Now, oddly enough, this is a point-and-click adventure game for the Game Boy Color. It is a game that I would say feels like it's very inspired by Maniac Mansion, which is odd since there's a Sega Genesis point-and-click Scooby-Doo game that's very clearly inspired by Day of the Tentacle. But then you also think about it, it's like, well, Maniac Mansion seems like it's maybe a little bit inspired by Scooby-Doo. So I guess it all comes full circle. Yeah, this is relatively new. This is 2000. Yeah, this is just yesterday in the grand scheme of things. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great Retro Adventure Wednesday. I'm excited to see what lies in store for us. Now, this is especially a difficult stream for SEO purposes because it turns out you can't use the word creep in the title of a Twitch stream. It just simply rejects it. So this game is already too hot for Twitch. So who knows where things might go from here. But I say we just get started. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you. We got Paul. We got Atomic Matter, Clill, Kevin. Oh my goodness. Mike Green Bean, good to see you. A.E. Matawi, Grundy. Oh my gosh, Robbie. If I missed anybody, welcome in to all of you. I hope you're doing well. Obviously, I'm doing well. It's a little intense. Tone that down a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Now I can boom my voice over it. Let's do this thing. Have yourself a Scooby snack. Don't hold back. All right. Mystery machines on the case. Museum's jewels, now ghouls' jewels. Another ghastly grab by the ghost thief. What's that guy? Ghost thief defies gravity. Stop, thief! Jekyll Labs files for Chapter 11. We just made it. The Mystery Machine is out of gas. Looks like the trail ends here, too. This sure is a creepy place for a mystery. I suppose you thought the thief would be doing business out of a shopping mall. Take that, Daphne. He'd certainly have more of my attention if he did. It's the Jekyll Mansion, where Dr. Jekyll made the potion that turned him into the evil Mr. Hyde. All this talk is making me hungry. I want some cheese. Come on, gang. Let's see if we can go look inside. Got stretched cheeses in the chat. What are you kids doing here? We were chasing down a thief when our van broke down. Ah, you mean the ghost? Ghost? Relax, Shaggy. There's no such thing as ghosts. You know anything about thief, sir? As a matter of fact, I do. Come in. Scoob and I will wait outside the creepy house while you guys talk things out. Let's work on a potion similar to the one my father worked on. Oh, good idea. The one that turned him into a monster? Guess I took great care in trying not to repeat the mistakes he made. Unfortunately, financing the lab has been difficult. What with my last name being synonymous with mad scientist. The government hands out research grants to labs all the time. That's right. They did, and it led to the invention of the electric light. You invented the electric light? Yes. Okay, we've not been the first or even the best. We did make a light. Then 2 years ago, we started working on a horseless car. Oops. Stopped receiving grants shortly after the ill-fated Frankenstein experiment. Let me guess, you tried to bring a corpse to life? No? Well, yes, sort of. You tried to bring a hot dog to life, the beef frank, and so on. The beef Frankenstein? Oh dear. That's not important. The point is we were broke. I had to start reusing materials. Must use some materials from my father's experiment. Once I had finished a test solution, I started to feel dizzy. Dizzy? Yes, the room went dark and I woke up in here apparently after a big jewelry robbery downtown. So you think you're the ghost thief? Cannot rule out the possibility. The thief looks like the ghost of my father. Oh no. Daphne and I will look around upstairs. Velma, see if you can find clues down here. Shaggy and Scooby should be quite all right outside. Sure, I'm glad we stay out here, Scooby. Okay. Oh, how's this work? Oh, look at that. I'd actually select one of these options. Go faster once we find some gas. But how does my interface work? Select character. We're gonna Velma it up. Look at this great Velma sprite. There we go. That's weird. There's a huge Tesla coil in the backyard. Tesla coil can transmit electricity through the air without any wires. Wonder what needs cordless electricity. Great question. I'm cheating and looking at a walkthrough. Otherwise, I'll never solve this thing. All right. Maybe Velma would know what all those symbols mean. It does look great for the Game Boy Color, right? Okay, so Velma's going to be our only useful character. Good to know. Disco. It's like Maniac Mansion. It's a lot like Maniac Mansion. I wonder where this trap door leads to. Can't open it at the moment. Uh-oh. Why is the clock chiming? It's 13 minutes past the hour. Great question. Uh-oh. There's the ghost thief. Wonder what that ghost is up to in there. It says we should go into the room he just came from in my walkthrough. Locked. Maybe not. Alright, let's see what the ghost was up to in here. Where'd the ghost go? Teleport. This is a very dirty sink. Water must be turned off. Fred, what's going on here? Hi, Fred. Hey, Daphne, did you find any clues? Ooh, a towel. Hey, don't forget your towel. This is better than a Chrono John, possibly. What do you see, Daphne? This teleporter has a flush handle. I wonder what will happen if I... Aye! Fred, help me, I can't move. Ah, beans. So I figure out what you kids are up to, you'll make a great subject for my experiment. You won't get very far. Fred is on his way to save me right now. Chapter 1, it's a mystery. It is wild this game exists. I think it's a one-off. I don't think this is in a, this is in any kind of engine or anything. Daphne? Wow. Did you notice that was Speed Buggy down there? Isn't that another Hanna-Barbera product? Another fine Hanna-Barbera product? I think that was Speed Buggy. Okay. My walkthrough suggests we want to go back to Velma. Danger-prone Daphne strikes again. It's too true. There we go. We're all, oh man. Big Maniac Mansion energy. Ooh, we're outside. What if these symbols have anything to do with the door to the laboratory? The word cranium is underneath the strange symbol. These plants sure look healthy. This is a nice interface this game has. Mansion, not for maniacs. I mean, this game has to be inspired by Maniac Mansion, right? The sirens are sure to go off if I use the wrong code. Locked. Okay, so I need to decipher the code. This is a wild game to put out for the Game Boy Color. This is where I just came from. I don't think there's anything else in there. Boy, whoever wore those suits of armor was pretty tall. Sir Jekyll. Sir Jekyll. Now look at the symbol. There we go. Ooh, has sticky written under it. Secret corridor, levers and pulleys. I've never been so interested in a book before. The huge encyclopedia of cheese. Who doesn't have a giant painting of themselves in their study? There's the word sticky. Poems for scientists. There's a weird poem on a marked page. The last word in each line is circled. Each line of the poem appears to end in the words that appear next to the symbols in this house. Okay. Wonder how I access an inventory. Nothing strange about that skull. It's a human skull? That's one of the strangest things a skull can be. Okay, let's see here. Okay, do we get anything different now if we... Okay. So now she recognizes that it's part of the poem. So we're just exploring around. A chute. Laundry chute probably leads to the basement. Not gonna go down there yet. That is not the right time. Not sure what time to set it to. Boy, this is a big old map. Okay, that's an interesting question. You ask people that go to grad school and get doctorates and stuff like that, they all have some sort of area of expertise, but what makes a PhD different from degree holders such as undergrad? I mean, at some level, it's just, I mean, there's an old joke that the PhD stands for piled higher and deeper, which is to say, you know, part of it is just, in my case, 12 years of college instead of 4, which is just a lot more time to study something. But I think in general, like, the ideal case is PhDs are trained to create knowledge in their field in one way or another through their research, which is kind of a different skill than what we usually learn in undergrad. That's a huge fridge. Yeah, you can fit anything in there. Each note is a grocery list with only one item, steak. This guy's on a low-carb diet. The word Detroit is underneath the strange symbol. Interesting. To a sausage. Genetically engineered to build strong legs. Okay. I'm not hungry right now. I don't have anything to clean. Let's see. So let's see here. How do we do this? Pretty sure the symbols in the poem represent the code. Okay. Dr. Mario, so far, I'm impressed with what a robust adventure game this is. It doesn't feel like dumbed down for a handheld, certainly. Ooh, a stool. Let's see if we can sample that. Might as well take it now and hope to find a leg later. Is that a three-legged stool? Okay, just going around and gathering stuff at the moment. Classic adventure game stuff. Wonder if I can die in this game. It's like a giant laptop now that I opened that laundry chute. Word handle is underneath it. Locked. It's locked. Okay, fish. I wonder if at this point we just need her to see every code and then we can make it happen. Hey, what's up? An inner home teleportation device, patent pending. A strange shape for a teleporter. Did this game come out before or after Day of the Tentacle? Does anyone know? Find any clues? I'm still looking. Great. Wait, was that a symbol behind the towel? After, okay. Okay, Greg out of the way. There we go. I knew he was blocking it. Word bean is written underneath it. Nobody knows, it's not an answerable question. Sometimes they're like that. Word elk. Let's see. Oh, wow, what a great pause screen. How was it that I get to my inventory? Oops. Okay. I wonder if we've pieced enough of it together, or if there are more symbols we haven't looked at. That's just the Tesla coil. Okay, it says go try to key in the code and see what happens. Let's give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. It worked. Oh, wow. Rather return this book before someone notices. We'll see if I can find out where Daphne has disappeared to. That's right. There's a totally different new game for the N64 by this same name. It is more of like an action adventure kind of thing, I believe, rather than an adventure game. Shaggy? Shaggy? I wonder what's gotten into him. Better try to find a way out of here. I don't know about you, Scoob, but I'm starving. As creepy as this mansion is, full of maniacs and all, there's a much better chance of finding food in there than out here. Okay, let's see here. So, game swap choose Shaggy and Scooby. Wow, for the next several chapels. As like next chapters, we're playing as Shaggy and Scoob. Okay. Okay, move right and walk up the path. Look how great this walk animation is for the two of them. I love that they're a single sprite. Let's see, it says Jekyll Labs. Let's see, it says we're going into the mansion, go right to the labs and open the pneumatic doors to peek in. It's like the King's Quest 1 goat right after you carrot it. It's true, pickled dog. Oh no! Oh no! Like, Scoop, the guards look just like me. I need to find a lab coat, glasses, and start growing a mustache so I can fit in. Okay, go to the room with the clock. Perfect thumbnail. Yeah, this feels like I need to assemble a costume. Okay, the walkthrough suggests go to the room with the clock. Of course, I remember where the clock is. Schmobviously. Hey, Velma. Alright, dining room is where it says we need to be. Broken stool. We need to get that from Velma. Oh my gosh, I wonder how we give something. Oh, this could be a problem. Where was Velma? Is she up here? Yeah. It is very Maniac Mansion-esque. Okay, we can't switch to Velma. Do we have a common inventory, maybe? Oh, we do. Nice. Sweet. Okay, let's see here. Go to the kitchen. Assuming it's down here. The rat? A noise? Uh-oh. A lot of bottles of vanilla extract in here, but someone's glued them all to the shelf. The only one I can move is this bottle of cow extract. I mean, I'm going to take a bottle of cow extract. I think I found a new cologne, Scooby. Alright, we did it. We got some cow extract. Okay. we got the sausage. This is the most Maniac Mansion game ever, other than Maniac Mansion. This game is more like Maniac Mansion. Day of the Tentacle is, I think. Okay, let's see here. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, it's a glitchy maid named Helga. I'm guessing that's her own poster in the back. It is Helga. Hey, Helga. This place will never be clean. Someone may have messed downstairs earlier, and I spent half an hour cleaning it up. I mean, again, yeah, every time they make a Scooby-Doo adventure game, they just make Maniac Mansion again. But, again, Maniac Mansion, I don't know if I've ever heard anyone who worked on Maniac Mansion talk about this, but surely Scooby-Doo had to be a huge influence on Maniac Mansion, right? Like sending a bunch of teenagers into a mansion to confront a mad scientist and rescued a kidnapped girl. Gotta be. Okay. Go to the second floor hall and wait for Shaggy to mention that he smells the cheese again. Okay, Shaggy, tell me you smell the cheese again. Optimus, it's a lot like the Genesis version of Scooby-Doo Mystery. Are they the same developer? Could someone check that for me? I'm curious. They have to be, right? They have to be. It's locked. Okay. Yeah, Scoob. I smell it too. Oh. What are you doing here? Never mind. Where's the food? Uncle modified you so you wouldn't need food. I guess I should bring you back to the lab. This kid must have us confused with someone else. Rare. Oh gosh, it's Willie Beamish. How'd Willie Beamish get here? Gang, it's our old pal Wally Beamish. Man, that kid is very Beamish coded. The redhead girl with you? I wish. She's being used as an experiment in the lab. Why do we leave all the Scooby snacks with her, Scooby? She's always caught in a trap. We better go find her if you ever want to eat another Scooby snack, or, if we don't want her to maybe die. We all know what the stakes are here. We know they're shopping for steaks constantly. It's the only thing on their shopping list. He's playing Pong? Uh-oh. What do we have going on here? Okay. Blip, 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 blip. Trap door opens, fall into the basement. Play with the small robot that's there. Sure. Oh gosh, look at all this cheese. I'm doing great, Optimus. It's good to see you. Wally's still practicing for those video game championships. Oh man. Sharp metal pieces is a good adventure game inventory item. Did I get one? Metal shards. Like, Scoob, do we land in cheese heaven or what? This guy on this cheese is way too tough to chew. We'll need something sharp to open it with. Take days to move it all. Days. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. Well, that's fun. Let's see. What can we do to fix this? And is it going to be a persistent problem? Let me see here. Hop in. I'll grab my... I think I took a screenshot of the last password. So we're good to go. Now I just have to use whatever arcane password system this game has, and I'll be fine. Okay, so it's going to be that guy. That guy. I don't know my zodiac symbols. These are all just nonsense to me. Password correct. All right. Well, that's a pain. I hope that's not going to be a crash every time. Or what's gotten into? I better find a way out of here. Starving. Okay, let's go. Come on, Shag. Just when we found the cheese room. For all I know, that's the end of the game. It might just be a game about finding a cheese room. Maybe you don't need Daphne if you've got cheese. My emulator does support save states, so I'll just hit a save state here in a bit. Maybe I'll go ahead and get one now for... Save state. Okay. Save state activated. At least we won't have to put in the code again. Hey, good to see you, Blackbird. Yeah, why isn't this game on Switch Online? Okay, so what all did I do here to begin with? Got the stool already. Need to go to the kitchen and get that extract. That cow extract. Okay. It wouldn't be one of our experiences with a console adventure game if it didn't crash a few times. That's pretty traditional. Honestly. Okay, cow extract. Got it. And the sausage. Alright, sausage acquired. Okay, got another save going. Where to now? So last time around we did all that. Go upstairs. We'll meet Helga. Hey, Helga. Ooh, a note. I didn't bother to read this last time. Note from Dr. Jekyll. Helga, I'm sorry, but there simply isn't enough money to continue the beauty potion experiments. Besides, I don't have a good test subject. I guess that could be considered nice. I've eaten things that are bigger than you. Oh, Optimus, you're now in Chapter 4 of Gabriel Not the Beast Within. Are you still enjoying it? There's a box hidden under the pillow. Not while she's here. You're an acrobat? Yes, and I was the best ever. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the cat... Oh, supposed to add 10 pounds? It's super rude, Shag. Okay, wait for the... Oh, there's no shame in using a walkthrough. I'm using one right now, I should know. Okay, we just need to smell some cheese again, and then we can go in and meet this kid. That's right, once you're over 25, you're kind of on borrowed time already. you might as well use a walkthrough. Your time on this earth isn't much longer. I wonder why smelling the cheese unlocks that door. Okay, let's meet Wally Beamish again. Yeah. Okay, so we're almost back to where we died. And then we'll see if this is a problem with the emulator, possibly with the ROM. All right, let's get saved here. Quick save it to state 2. The last time it was when I attempted to use the shards on the robot that things got ugly. This time it just locked up there. Interesting. Let's see here. Okay. Looks like we could have a little bit of a conundrum. That's more likely to be damaged ROM than it. Well, first of all, I'm playing this off of, you know, an actual Game Boy Color that I have hooked up to my PC through some, you know, very difficult means to get, you know, real hardware. I'm not using a ROM. I mean, but if I were, that would be what we would guess is the problem here, not the emulator. Well, let me try something. Let's try to get creative. All right, give me just a minute here and let's see if we can try something different. All right, capture that window for me. You know you want to do it. Yeah, give it to me. Okay. So we're going to try a different emulator. Whoa, is it just me or is this emulator way different colors? What's that? I'm using Same Boy. Way louder. Oh, yeah, let's break that down. That's a little better. Huh. Let's see here. No color correction. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let me reset. Okay. Where's my... How do I reset this? Ding dang. Hop swap cartridge. No, that doesn't do it. Let's see. Open ROM. Okay, let's get a fresh start. Yeah, it could be that it's not correct, although I think I'm closer to where I was now. I think this new one may have a little bit better. We'll try loading up a save state here. Or we don't have a save state, we'll just use the password. I swear this was a different color earlier though, this screen. Maybe I'm insane. Okay, let's enter this password again. So it's this thing I think is maybe Taurus? I've reversed my controls too here. My A and B buttons are now in the wrong place, which that's going to be fun for the remainder of the game. I've just added another level of difficulty. Okay. Let's make this work. Okay. We're back in action. Oh, the scrolling's worse on this emulator. Why is Shaggy's sprite all weird? Oh, 1 world record for this. I'm still on track for it. All right. Still on track for number 2. I'm guessing that is at 19 hours, huh? So I wonder if in this playthrough, like, I guess I don't have all the stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to gather inventory again. Okay, hopefully this works. Yeah, the walking animations look really great, don't they? I really like them too, Scrub J. I think this is a beautiful game. I mean, honestly, I think it looks maybe a little better than Maniac Mansion for the NES, which is a pretty big accomplishment for the Game Boy Color. Maniac Mansion for the NES is my preferred version of Maniac Mansion. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but... Hey, Julian, welcome in. This one doesn't get a lot of attention. Okay, Helga, good to see you again. Okay. Oh, I have to stand around and wait for the smell of cheese. It does look great. I mean, I really love the color palette here. For the Game Boy Color, it looks pretty impressive. In fact, I think if I saw like a screenshot of this, I would almost think it might be Game Boy Advance. Tried to get your parents to buy the NES version of Maniac Mansion, but they wouldn't double dip. It's one of the games I have on my list of big box games I want to track down, although technically I guess it's a much smaller box if I'm getting the NES version. But I would love to get it with the poster and everything. Okay, time to smell the cheese, boys. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's killing me that the buttons are reversed in this emulator. I'm sure I can customize that. Okay, see you later, Willie Beamish. Alright, now we're almost back to where we started. Oh man, the Maniac Mansion show. The sitcom is really something else. Does this emulator not have save states? Am I overlooking something? No emulator wouldn't have save states, would it? Helping about. Shortcuts. Save state. Control plus. Okay. 0 through 9. So, control 1. All right. No pop up to tell me if it worked. Okay, now we find out that was just an emulation error. You ready for some cheesy goodness, Scoob? Rah! Huh. So did I get cheese in my inventory? Is that what happened? No? What was supposed to happen there? Let's see. Then you, okay, now we can eat through it. Yeah, that's the answer. Now we can eat it. We had to cut through the rind on it, and now we can eat our way through. You're just gonna fade to black on that? Come on. There's a door behind all this cheese. Not sure if there's something to drink in there. Ooh, some tape. Might need this electrical tape later. What a weird emulator bug it really was. This is so Maniac Mansion to me. But there's a good clue in there. Cleaning supplies and a ghost costume in here. Bet Helga knows what this is about. About the costume and this ironing board thingy. Oh, he uses it to wash clothes. I would want to wash my clothes. Great question. My clothes aren't wet. Besides, I'm wearing them right now. Let's see. Oh, soap. Exploding subs. This stuff smells so good. I wonder if I can use these exploding suds to get Helga out of her room for a while. All right. We'll lure Helga down. Again, very Maniac Mansion coded that you have to pull clever little tricks to get members of the family to move to places you want them to be. Let's see. Open the door to the right and continue to the boiler room, tool room. Just a few seconds away from a high score. No! Oh, that's very Maniac Mansion-y too to me. Ooh, a grinder. Let's get on grinder. Oh, a key grinder. I wonder which kid has key making skills. Need something more than my hands to hold them together. Maybe electrical tape? This feels like a puzzle for electrical tape, huh? I'm gonna touch those while the power's still on. Big boss baby vibes. Okay. That should do it. Okay, now we can turn. I love how these lights are just constantly swinging. Now the power's back on. Okay. So what does that do? Fix them, then go back and turn the breaker on again. Shift the levers. what? Something's moving. Jinkies, what's happening? My glasses, I can't see without them. That's pretty good. Okay. Back into the disco room. All right. Doo-doo. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, they're playing all the hits. They're making sure that all your favorite Scooby-Doo moments are represented here. Where was the library? I have no memory of that. Oh, good. Oh no, she's got bigger problems than losing her glasses. She seems to be Back to the Future fading out of existence. These will be great for the costume. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Shift the red book on the far left. Wonder what that is. The room is moving. Zoinks! A secret room! There's a lab coat in here. Oh man, we're getting our disguise together. There's a key in here. Have we seen it locked something? Maybe it's to doors? Just general concept of locked doors? Yeah, I really think this is underreported how much Maniac Mansion was inspired by Scooby-Doo. Surely one of the developers has talked about that. I mean, what else would you say inspired Maniac Mansion? I mean, I guess 50s B-movie horror stuff is a big part of it too. But I guess that's also sort of maybe informing Scooby-Doo. It's all a big web of references back and forth. Okay. Go to Helga's room. We're going to tell her about that mess in the laundry room. I don't know why you would put ghost in quotes, Ricky. I'm pretty sure that's a real ghost. Possibly a ghost. Oh my! Phase on out of here, Helga. We'll find the perpetrator and eat him. Of course you will. Lockbox. Hey, don't you wish Al Gore was here to say lockbox? Eureka! Fake mustache. Of course! Of course Helga has a fake mustache in a lockbox hidden under the pillow in her bedroom. This makes sense. This makes sense. Let's see. Take the note. All right, we're in good shape. We're making real headway. I'll keep this for evidence. That's right. When we report all this to the police, that note that they stopped working on a beauty potion is going to come in handy. As you can see, officer, the suspect is clearly a mad scientist. There's no other explanation. Well, we now have our whole costume. We have a lab coat, a fake mustache, and we stole Velma's glasses. How mean. That's very Guybrush Threepwoody. They won't even know it's me. Chemo sabotage? That seems really cruel. Okay. Oh man, what a good sprite though. That's like a McDonald's sprite. Crisp. fluorescent light. I need something to stand on to reach it. If I know just the thing. We've been wanting to continue with the beauty potion experiment for a long time. We've completely given up. Until you came around. What do you think they're doing up there with the theory of relativity? Can't take this while my robotic alter ego is looking. Okay. Oh. Nope. So is this a different mad scientist who's hanging out in this guy's house? Like, that's not the mad scientist we saw earlier. Okay. Uh-oh. So let's see, there were supposed to be some patterns from Kenny we were paying attention to? Really? I wonder what that's about. Scoop, which door should we go in now? I wonder what this puzzle is. Okay. Okay, they're not too hard. After you guide Shag and Scoob through the first door of your choosing, they'll enter 2 more rooms themselves. You have to choose a 4th that fits with the pattern of doors they entered. So 1 and 2. All right. I guess. Sure. That makes sense. I figured it out. Not a problem. I have no use for an oil lamp. You cannot get you lamp. If this door is 2 and this door is 4, yeah, it gave big, big LeChuck's Revenge energy. Okay. Let's see. So what do we actually need to do in here? Go write some more. No? Okay. Ooh, that looks useful. We can't get the axe? And you're gonna put a safe there and it's not an item? Okay, let's see. What we have here. Ooh, A flower, eh? Oh no, we shattered a flower. Let's see. I have been saving, little by little. Yeah, I've been... This one doesn't have an on-screen confirmation, so I think I've been saving. Well, this is a lot of rooms. What a crazy machine. Yeah, good point. I don't know how to use that crazy machine. Yeah, liquid nitrogen definitely in that last room. Let's see here. Okay, so we leave. Check the fluorescent light cases. Oh, this is actually a good puzzle. So watch this. What can we use to, well, it's kind of a good puzzle. I don't want to overstate it. So we have a stool with a broken leg. But what if we... Oops. What if we tried to... Yeah, look at that. The sausage is too soft to support my weight. So when you try to use the stool, Shaggy decides he's going to try to use the sausage as a third leg for it. So instead, the solution's going to be, of course, the Insta-freeze the sausage. He'll definitely hold his weight now. That's now a load-bearing sausage, gang. Shaggy now has a load-bearing sausage. Okay. Need something to stand on, okay. This is great. I don't know why we're stealing fluorescent lights, but it probably is all gonna make sense. The sausage thawed and won't support our weight anymore. We're gonna have to find a way to freeze it again. What is this? What is this game, y'all? Hey, Farming! Thank you so much for the gift sub. Appreciate that. It's very generous of you. I cannot get the hang of this interface. It's not that complicated or difficult. I'm just that obtuse. This should be easy. Okay. So now we have a bunch of lights. Let's see. Once you have the light. I don't have the light. Okay, what does it say here in my walkthrough? Huh. It says I should be able to get that last one. I guess I have to... go back and refreeze our sausage, as one does. Okay. Okay, so we actually have to do it twice for each one. This makes sense. Dropped it. And after every 2, you have to go back and refreeze your sausage. Thank you again for that gift sub. Very kind of you. All right, we got frozen sausage again. Stool puzzle feels Steve Moretsky-like. Classic puzzle to lengthen the game. Yeah, I think we are getting in the neighborhood of like close to, not like right at the end, but we're also not like at the beginning of the game either anymore. So I wouldn't doubt that this isn't some, yeah, let's see if we can stretch out this game just slightly. Got it. Sausage thawed. Ah, beans. I don't know if we're going to need the frozen sausage again, but you know what we're going to do, gang? Oops, wrong one. You'll never get away with this. Now, it's a harmless experiment. It won't hurt a... Oh, no. He's going to suck out her pretty little brains, is he? Bring me the brain scandalizer. She'll be okay. I'm not worried. Well, you know what Andy Warhol said? Good artists borrow and great artists steal. And if you're going to steal from an adventure game, I mean, Maniac Mansion's a pretty good one to steal from. Oh, wow. This light's being powered without wires. What could I possibly do with that? Oh, it's the power of the Tesla coil. Okay, go back to the room with the robot. He'd chase me out of here if I taunted him, but I better find a way to shake him first. The robot me. You're not programmed for this experiment. Return to your post. Let's see, how do we get him to chase us? Okay, we need to go back and find Velma. Let's do some backtracking. Okay. Library is through here, correct? Yeah. Hey, Velma, you having trouble? Velma, check out this light I found. Why does it still light up when it's not plugged in? The Tesla coil in the backyard must be powering it. Same power through the air. Could that be what's powering the robot guards in the lab? You can find a room where the light doesn't light up and the guards will chase you there. They'll become powerless. Better go find that room. That's interesting. What are the chances there's an Edsel in the garage? I mean, greater than 0. Thank you all so much for joining me for this weird game tonight. Yeah, I just announced on the Discord a couple of days ago, November is going to be an exciting month for the channel. I think we're going to play all Space Quest all month. My goal is ambitious, and we probably won't meet it. But the goal that I have on paper is I want to play Space Quests 1 through 4. I want to play the Lost Chapter fan game. I want to play Valhalla Strikes Back, and I want to play Space Quest Incinerations. So, hey, Pixel Turkey, good to see you. That's the goal, is to see if we can knock out all those Space Quest games in a single month. You know, it might be the 2GS version. I haven't decided yet. Okay. So it says I should come in here and... Okay, the light doesn't work. This is the one that's shielded. Close to the world record on Space Quest 2, so it won't take that long. That's right, I should be able to knock out Space Quest 1 and 2 in the same night. But it's going to be an exciting month of Space Quest. But now we got to get these spooky games done. This is the spooky season, so that's why we're playing these. Here goes nothing. We took off our disguise. Yoo-hoo! Stop, intruder, halt. Aye! Hey, thank you, Pixel Jerky. I appreciate it. We won't send the scam police after you, I promise. Okay. Alright. Oh! I guess that takes care of him. Now let's sabotage the experiment. I didn't get to see Space Quest Historian speedrun attempt. How'd he do? Was he was speedrunning Space Quest 1, right? I saw the posts about it, but didn't get to watch the video yet. This song's a bop, right? I don't mind that it's been on like permanent repeat. I guess I need to go back in and actually sabotage the experiment like Shaggy said. Just under 30 minutes. That's not bad. I don't think I could get 30 minutes on Space Quest 1. Hey, Mad Scientist, would you mind not killing Daphne? Mad Sci. Okay. Skin Absolver sounds kind of bad. Yeah, Skin Absolver sounds like something you don't want. Let's grab that key now that we have the perfect disguise. Get a save going, and we are going to go back to the mansion. Back to the mansion! Day of the Tentacle style. Let's see, when we get there... we are going to go to Dr. Jekyll's study, which we now have. I absolve you of your skins. Alright. Will the key work? It did. Alright, we're in Dr. Jekyll's study. What is there to find here? Ooh, a pen. Alright, a fake recipe for Skin Absolver on the back of this note to Helga. Sure, why not? Okay. Oh man, there's a lot of back and forth on this. The graphics are fantastic in this. What a charming game. I'm surprised this one isn't better known among adventure game fans. Hey, there's a lot to like here. Oh man, I would have loved to have played this on the Game Boy Color back in the day. I never had the Color, I had the regular Game Boy. But I would have eaten this game up with a spoon. Okay. Yes. Ah, this will do nicely. Bring me the DNA extractor. Oh, gross. Okay. Do 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 do. All right, let's extract some DNA. What was this door? Have we ever been in here? Oh. Wonder how that got closed. Alright. You know, I don't check out the table of elements every day, but I do periodically. Okay, now that we're in here, what we got? Oh, cabinet. There we go. Ooh, a label maker. Every letter looks broken except for A, T, and N. Do 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 do. Oh, here we go. I can use the labeler to replace the word cow with the word DNA. I thought you asked for a DNA extractor, not a DNA extract. Did I just misread that? DNA extract is maybe even grosser. I probably just misread that. All right, let's take it to him. I honestly think that this disguise looks more like Shaggy just has like amazing buck teeth. I don't know if that reads mustache to me. So who on the team do you think was named Xander and made that little fun equation there? No, he did ask for DNA extractor. Better, I have DNA extract. Doesn't matter where I extracted it from. Moo! Moo! Doc, are you all right? Moo! Did he drink the DNA extract that was actually cow extract? Guys, you saved my life. Now get me out of this machine. We can't. We don't have the key. Where's everybody else? Fred is locked in a cell down the hall. The robot guards captured him. Oh no. Elma's looking for her glasses, but she probably won't find them. Because I need them for this disguise, so I borrowed them. Shaggy, you better get those back. I know, I know. Both captured. Go find a way to get us out of here. Jailbreak. Chapter 4. How many chapters are there? There are 6 chapters? What? Okay. All right. Chapter 4. Turn to the mansion. Shaggy, a filter feeder? Maybe. Let's see. So it says I need to go to Kenny's room and drop through the trapdoor to the basement. Can do. I do think I would be horrible at this game if I were playing it without a walkthrough. I wouldn't get anywhere. Fun game? Yeah. Pardon me while I use your trap door. Okay, now that we're in the basement. Find that key grinder. Oh my gosh. You made a key out of your claw, Scooby? He just put his claw into a key grinder and turned it into a key? Can animals do that? Did I do that with my dog? And then when we go on a walk, I don't have to carry my keys with me anymore? That seems cruel. I don't feel great about this, Shag. That's some upsetting stuff. Well, there you have it. Okay. Oh, there's a key stuck in the grinder. Fred might be able to wedge it free, so we need a strong boy. Game's calling for a strong boy. We're going to need a strong boy in here. Fred, that's going to be you. We need a strong boy. I don't know if I believe that Fred is markedly stronger than Shaggy. Are we supposed to believe Fred is like super ripped or something? Really? Fred's yoked. Where is Frederick's cell? There we go. Oh, I guess I just have to use Scooby's. Use your claw to unlock the door. Is Fred just terrified? Is he okay? Okay. Let's be Fred. Now it's time. We can finally play as Fred. Okay. Go up to Kenny's room. We're gonna go get that key. Look at that ascot. That ascot looks good in profile. It looks good dead on. Not so great from the back. You can't really see it. But the important thing is they got the ascot in just a few pixels. Fred was there for almost 2 weeks. It kind of feels like it, you know? Okay, control 9. Our current save state is 9. I love the only way to get to the basement is to fall through this trap door in Kenny's room. Hey, Kenny, what's up? This game does the Maniac Mansion formula pretty well. I don't know if it was a great idea to have like 3 chapters straight where you can only play as Shaggy and Scoob. A little bit more back and forth is fun. I actually kind of appreciate the shared inventory. I find that to be a little frustrating in the real Maniac Mansion. How long is the game really? Most playthroughs online were between an hour and an hour and a half. So I'm at an hour and a half, kind of goofing around and having to restart a couple of times and stuff. So I have a feeling we're pretty close to the end. Oh yeah, I agree completely, Kevin. If I'd played this on the Game Boy Color and just sort of like brute forced my way through it like I did most adventure games back in the day, I think I would have fallen in love with this thing. Super charming. I think it does a good job with the Scooby-Doo license. I mean, the genre is a good fit for Scooby-Doo. And it was in the Genesis point-and-click adventure too. Like, Scooby-Doo kind of lends itself to a point-and-click adventure game. I feel like we're kind of lucky that we got a couple of them. Okay, Fred gets to rescue Daphne. More than Wayne's World. That's right. I mean, there are a lot of ways to mess up a licensed game like this. Let's get you out of here, Daphne. Oh, you wouldn't believe what that mad scientist did to my hair. Oh, the plan. right, gang, based on the clues we found, we know that the ghost will appear every time the grandfather clock chimes. We've only seen that once. When did we figure that out? Oh, when you weren't looking. Figures. We also have a very suspicious suspect. We also have a lot of cheese in our stomachs. Yeah. What we need to do is capture the thief and prove that our suspicions are correct. Okay, gang, I have a plan. First, we need some rope, a net, and something slippery. Daphne, have a look around upstairs. Velma, check out the lab. Shaggy and Scooby, check out the rest of the house. I'm going to keep a watch outside in case anyone tries to leave. Our thief probably knows that we're closing in. It's probably trying to cover his or her tracks. Make sure you double check every room in this place. I'd better have a look around. Look at how good Velma's walk cycle is. There was a rope in the disco room? Oh. Okay, this was jammed shut earlier, but now for some inexplicable reason, it's not anymore. And there's a net in here. No sign of a Frankie though yet. Okay. Bring it to Fred. Oh, Frederick. Is Fred in here still? Well, it says I need to take it to Fred. Is Fred just hanging out back in his cell still? No. Door seems to be jammed, okay. Can't go in there again. My walkthroughs failed me. Fred's not in here. Fred, are you in the random room with no purpose? No? Okay, gang, this is weird. Go into the room with this freeze machine, open the cabinet on the left side of the room, there's a net inside, bring it to Fred. Oh wait, did I just swap to Fred? No? Let's just switch to Daphne for a bit. Okay, we're going to enter the ballroom. Is that up here? Yeah. Guess nobody will miss this rope. Okay. Then we're going to switch to Shaggy and Scoob. And we're going to go to Kenny's room. I wonder where Fred is. Kid really can't get enough Pong. Kid loves his Pong. This kid's crazy about Pong. Okay, let's see. Use the exploding suds to make a mess again. Yeah, they're pretty slippery, that's right. Uh-oh. Soak some of the suds into this towel. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So where do we think Fred is? This is our big problem at the moment, is I don't know where Fred is and my walkthrough does not say. Let me check if I'm just missing something. Oh, is he still in the key room? Gang, we have to find Fred. This simply won't work if we can't find Fred. This is funny. I can't believe this is what's slowing me down. We'll continue exploring. If anyone knows where Fred is or can find out, I would love to know. It'd be funny if Fred just hadn't spawned. That's just game over. Go outside and talk to Fred. Okay, Atomic Matter, there we go. That's what this guy's saying. All right, go outside and talk to Fred. Guess that makes sense. Outside is the only place I haven't really checked. But you look at that. There he is. Thank you, Atomic Matter. You just stand there like a host. Fred, will this rope work? Don't give up now. We can use this rope for the trap. Still need something slippery and a net. These suds work? This would be perfect with the trap. We still need a net. Hi, Fred. Did you find anything? Definitely not any clues. Better keep looking around. Huh. So... Velma has the net, but won't leave the lab. And I can't switch to Fred to bring him to her. She does have the net, doesn't she? No, she does not. She didn't pick it up. Which is to say I didn't pick it up. Or it's disappeared. Well, you look at that. Well, you know. Alright. I don't know. Let's... Why would I go the long way? Shaggy and Scooby are right there. Okay. We got this now. I think that's going to send us hurtling toward the end of the game. Right, I think we can use this. This will be perfect for the trap. Good work, gang. We have everything we need to solve this mystery once and for all. Yes, the finale. Let's see. Velma will trigger the grandfather clock. The ghost will show up and chase Shaggy and Scooby. This checks out. Relax, I've got a pretty good feeling you'll be able to outrun this ghost, although you might not be able to out-eat him. Get the ghost to chase you into the ballroom. I'll hit the circuit breakers as soon as you guys are in the ballroom. How do we know when they're in the ballroom? As soon as you trigger the grandfather clock, run out into the main hallway and wait for Shaggy and Scooby. Oh no, a ghost. Thank you, Barney. Towel down the chute. Okay, gotcha. Wait in the ballroom for Shaggy and Scooby to run through the door. When they do, pull the rope on the trap. Let me see who's behind this mess. Whoa, Shaggy, Scooby, what's going on? All right. Too many things on screen at once. Here goes nothing. Hope this works. The ghost. Zoinks! It is the ghost. Look how good this looks. What a game. Better give the signal to Fred. Okay. There goes the towel. There's the towel. I better go flip the breakers. We got him. Gotcha. It worked. It did? Yeah, take a look. It did. Jinkies, it did work. Good work, gang. Our theory is correct. The only thing Helga is going to be cleaning is the concrete floor and her jail cell. Dr. Jekyll, I told you I need the money. I confessed to this crime as soon as you walked through the door. The government doesn't give you grants for the kind of experiments we do here. I'm sorry. That's really great.
I think it was more, realistic as far as what
Jim.
you actually have to do. Investigations and stopping people and being aware and doing the right things and kind of more or less doing it by the book.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Farmington. I'm sorry. The idea that we showed up and he's like, well, the most likely suspect would be me. I desperately need money and things aren't going great. And we're like, I don't know. We're going to investigate this. Crime never pays. Why'd you modify the robots so they wouldn't eat cheese anymore? Why'd you build robots that looked like me? Oh, that was the most ingenious part of the plot. You see, when I had to fire my lab staff, I replaced them with cheap cheese-powered robots. With the international cheese shortage looming, I bought mass quantities of cheese. How much cheese? I bought enough cheese to power the robots for 50 years. Why'd you need to find a new power source for the robots? Because of Helga. Have you seen the way she eats? Oh. Didn't take her long to find the cheese in the basement. It didn't take us long either. Rah! With the cheese supply dwindling at an alarming rate, I needed to find an alternative way to power my robot staff, and fast. They used a Tesla coil to transmit electricity to the robots. Sounds like you figured just about everything out. What to do when a van breaks down in front of the house? We've gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids, he said the thing. Now we can finally get out of here and go shopping. Not so fast, we still need to get some gas for the mystery machine. I've got plenty of gas. What? I mean, I saw some in the lab storeroom. I'm sure it's enough to get us out of here. What a game. What a delightful game. I love this. Good stuff. 2 thumbs up. It may be a little better than the Genesis game. I don't know. Ah, there it is. Xander James. I knew there was a Xander that worked on this game. GUE story system. Is that a engine that was ever used anywhere else? GUE story engine. Yeah, no, this was super fun. I was really impressed with this. What a good game for the Game Boy Color. Like I said, and Kevin was saying this too, I think if I'd seen this when it came out, I would have gone nuts for it. The only problem with an adventure game on the Game Boy is it can't just drop you to DOS. That's true. That is the best way to end any game. THQ, they do good work. Wow. We're even getting credits for Warner Brother Interactive. Let's see if we can just skip all these. Nope. These are mandatory credits. Oh man, look at this Scoob. We got big Scoob action. Great color palette in this game. Good stuff all around. Let's see here. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this one. What a unexpected treat this was. I had no idea what we'd be dealing with on this one, and love that it turned out to be quite good. So thank you for being here and joining me. This was a good time. We should get a raid going though. Let's see here. Who is playing what? Let's raid in on Papaya Chemist. Papaya Chemist is playing Alone in the Dark 3. I have never played an Alone in the Dark game. Know very little about the series, so that should be fun. So yeah, gotta keep the Spooky Mansion theme going. So let's head over there. What's next? It's hard to say. Anything could be lurking around the corner for next month. It'll be just as spooky as this one though, gang. It's gonna be something that will terrify you to your core. So thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you again soon on the other side of the raid.